Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to, I was gonna say Fitness Friday. If you're OG subscriber, you have like, what, 25 subscribers? Which is all good. Today, well, I just wanted to apologize. I look like this because I was working out and I figured it would be appropriate to talk about the Nike Romaleos. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are a new viewer, consider subscribing. And I just wanted to say this video is going to be about the Nike Romaleos. So if you guys are interested in knowing more about the Nike Romaleos, then keep on watching. I know many of you guys have been watching my videos on shoes, and I've done the regular Metcon DSF and just picking the right shoe. I may redo that. I keep saying that multiple times, but it's just I haven't had the time because I've been working so much. I wanted to talk about the Nike Romaleos and go over, I know I'm really old, right? This has been around for a while, and I'm usually a person who likes to save money. If I could get away with getting one item and using it for multiple things, that would be like my ideal purchase. But since, you know, I kind of do this for fun and I like testing things out, I ended up getting it. I've been using it for about a month and a half or 2 months because I wanted to try it. When I was working out, I was doing like traditional lifts. For example, when I was squatting, I'm more of a person who leans forward when I squat because I do have a long torso, and I would find it very effective in my quad. Now, since I do a lot of I changed up my regimen in doing CrossFit and weightlifting. Training style is a little bit different because it's just a different sport. And so since I trained my body to lean forward every time I squat, I had a very difficult time doing my overhead squat, especially when you are, my armpit shape? Okay, yes it is. Every time I do an overhead squat, I do have to be more upright versus leaning forward so you don't fall forward. So I'm trying to build different habits, and it's really hard to train your body to do something different when you've been doing it for so long. I've been training for about 8 years. I had trainers in the past who taught me the basics, and I've been training myself, and I got my goals accomplished, but I was getting bored, so I wanted to try a different sport. So that's what I'm currently doing right now. Let me talk about my opinions on these. Now, I know a lot of people like to save money. I get that. Like I said, I'm a practical buyer, but since I do this, for fun and I want to help people, I purchased this with my own money, and I wanted to try it because I'm more of, okay, if I see people doing it, I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna see if they're right. Because not necessarily if they're right, but let's see if it works for me. So I've been seeing a lot of like CrossFitters, Olympic lifters, and weightlifters use this, and it's, I was like, I want to try it because they do say it does make a difference. I've watched videos on people using this type of shoe, and I just wanted to try it because as I was loading the bar or lifting heavier, it became very difficult for me to squat upright instead of leaning, and so I purchased this. So if you guys are interested, so let me talk about the disadvantages of owning these. I can't really think of anything. The only thing that they are pricey. They do retail for about $200. I was able to get a discount because I just waited and I got like 50% off, but they are pretty pricey. So if you are that type of person who works out and don't want to spend a lot of money, you may not need this, but the advantage of owning this shoe is that it protects your feet if you have mobility issues. If you do have problems with this will help your mobility. This is about almost an inch and a half, as you could see, or if the lighting is off, but with me guys. So this is about an inch and a half, and if I could compare it to a shoe, it would be like an elevated bowling ball shoe. That's the feel I could describe it. It is very stiff. It is designed for people who have ankle mobility, even though like I would have my trainer always advised, or like the instructors always advise to squat without them. It's better. But if you do have a difficult time, squatting without feeling, tension in your Achilles or your ankles, then this would be a crutch or something that you could use. And so it would help with ankle mobility. It helps with stabilization. Now, so this is I think this is a regular training shoe made for indoors. When I squat, my foot moves around. So especially backing up, unracking, my foot tends to get out of place. Sometimes, and actually this shoe is not well fitted, so it is a little bit loose. I try to make it tighter, but it's just, my foot still slides. It's either sideways or back or whatever. And so that is a disadvantage. I've squat with them before. I didn't really have a problem with it. But, oh man, if you try this type of shoe, it makes a huge difference. I am able to lift more weight because of the stabilization, which is, it has like stabilization basically for the entire foot. You have this Velcro, and yeah, this laces are, well, I love the laces in comparison to the Metcons because they just unlace all the time. Even though I double tie, it still laces. So I like this type of lace for the shoe. So yeah, so it is a stabled shoe. Those are like the advantage I can't think of. So ankle mobility, stabilization is the advantage of owning one of these. So if you do want to take your squats to the next level, or just if you want to lift heavier weight, I prefer a stiffer shoe because of the stabilization. It's very important. You don't want to be breaking your ankles or anything. It was designed for that type of sport or that type of movement. Now, if you guys don't want to purchase, you know, this type of shoe, like you don't need it. Girls, I know we like to have big butts and really nice legs, and if you like to lift heavy lifting weights will not make you bulky. I mean, it will definitely build muscle. I would advise this type of shoe for stabilization. You could use a DSX. This is more breathable and it does provide some type of stabilization, but not as much as the regular Metcons. This is a little bit stiffer. It's lower to the ground, which is an advantage, but it's not as high as the Romaleos. So I would, you know, spend your money on this if you want something that's all in one. This would be the best shoe. And so I'm a Nike fan. My whole family wears Nike, but it's just, I know the Nanos, people use it. I think that's what they're called. But for me, if I know something that's good, I will tend to use it all the time. I just hate wasting my money buying other things. I end up not liking it. And the good thing about Nike is that you're able to return it within 30 days. If you don't like it, you can return it. Yes, you can return it. Another reason why I was hesitant buying it, because I knew I would like it, and like I know I was gonna like it, but I just ended up like, okay, like I'm just gonna keep it. So that's my thoughts on the Romaleos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys found this video very helpful, go ahead and like it. If you want to share the video to someone who will benefit out of this video and they're interested, like, well, what's the best shoe for training, then go ahead and share it. It would really help my channel out a lot, guys. And I mean, if you guys don't want to do that, that's fine as well. I will pop up in your feed. But yeah, go ahead and like. If you liked it, go ahead and subscribe. If you are a new viewer, I will try to keep these fitness videos consistent. I'm thinking about creating another channel only because I do vlog too, and a lot of people, especially like my family, are interested in just like, you know, like family videos and stuff. And I know other subscribers I don't know are focused on one thing, and so let me know your thoughts on that. Also my Instagram page as well, creating a new page. Comment below or hit me up on Instagram at AMarieTV. I'm so glad you guys were able to come by once again. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, keep on sweating. Bye guys.